Oh, fuck!
What's up, y'all? My name is Michael. We also have with us
Michael
Mr.
here.
Modest.
Mike, who you just heard, and somewhere in the background, Modest Moose, also known
Hi,
as Apex.
how you doing?
Hi, guys. We're all old men. We've been around the YouTube community for a while, also the Minecraft community as well. And we were seeing a little bit of a problem that we want to address. We want to do a little public service announcement because we're so fucking big and popular. Today we're going to be talking about Together We Grind, which is actually a kind of a different take on TTTT because we have a lot of problems with TTTT. And Mike will kind of go into TWG, as we like to abbreviate it as, because we don't give a shit about your bullshit fence bullcrap or your ironic dumbass together at the top bullshit. Because if you look at TTTT, it's actually like a fence more than a ladder.
Yeah. I like how it's supposed to represent a ladder, and then TTTT next to each other looks like a fence. But whatever.
And ironically, if you look at it, if we all go to the top, doesn't that mean we're all on the bottom? Because we become the new top, yet we're still all the same.
Yeah. Well, that's something that Mike kind of opened up to my eyes. Together to the Top was created by Athene Wins, who is already way above the top.
Winning! And do you know who else is winning? Mike is winning. You know why he's winning? Because he's going to talk to you about love.
Right. Well, guys, I've had a problem with big YouTubers who just exploit younger YouTubers, and by younger I mean ages
Gullible.
not gullible, just they're just like not gullible, just young, they don't understand how cruel the real world is, and how money hungry everyone is.
Yeah.
Now,
so they're gullible.
Okay, gullible, whatever.
They're ignorant, which hey, for younger people isn't a bad thing. So don't take it as offensive. You will.
Those are words I was trying to avoid, but
Love you.
Okay, so a large majority of you will probably know who Chimney Swift is, right? And what he will do is, for his videos, he'll make a 1-minute video explaining a certain release and a new update, and he'll make 10 of those videos for 10 new updates, 1-minute videos.
Yeah.
He's trying to maximize his profit.
Yeah.
Together We Grind, it seems like everyone's just about the money now, but I'll give you another example. SSOHPKC does his stuff with Chimney Swift, correct? But he never includes Chimney Swift in chemistry and having fun things. He does that with Nova, Sly, all those people. They don't try to gain more attention by giving people shout outs. They just play with each other. They have fun, they have good chemistry, they're good friends. That's what Together We Grind should be about. It should be about small channels, getting together, not worrying about, oh, am I going to be the next big shout out? Because the other Mike has said to me before, once you get all those subscribers, your content's not going to be as good as they all expect, so you're going to end up losing 3/4 of them anyway. Yeah. So you didn't earn it, and they're not going to stay. So why don't you just have fun? Subscribers, views, all that crap comes naturally when you're having fun. Why can't all small channels just band together and have fun instead of worrying about being the next big thing, which will come naturally when you just have fun anyway? And that's my take on it.
Yeah, definitely. When you look at it, I've noticed it, and you want people to subscribe to you because of you. You want people to subscribe to you. My biggest problem is I hate people who subscribe to me just because I did a fucking video. I did an Aether video, and I was no, actually, what mod did I do?
Either.
The Aether and Millionaire. People only subscribe to me because I did nobody really does Millionaire Let's Plays, and I was the only one who did it. And I got annoyed because people only subscribe to me for that, and it's even worse if people just subscribe to you because somebody told them to. I don't like that. That's what TTT really is these little smaller YouTubers idolize these big channels. They put them in their channel boxes. They sit there and think they're these flawless beings who are just doing this to help people, but in reality they're doing it to make money, to promote themselves and get bigger. The biggest thing I've always had with Thene was he's together to the top, yet he's already at the top. I always found that kind of strange because in a way he's excluding himself from that category, because together to the top means that you're trying to get to the top, but he's already at the top. He's already in the 1% of YouTubers who have over 100,000 subscribers, and he's a partner as well. But the thing that I think bugs me most is as Mike kind of said, you gotta kind of represent yourself. You gotta be your fucking self. You know, you gotta. In the end, you gotta make sure that your content's the best that it can be. You gotta make sure that you know how to promote yourself and just have a fucking swagger about yourself. I hate using that term because people, all these old ladies use it now in NFL Network, which nobody will get that reference. But like, no, you want to have a swagger. You want to go in thinking you're the shit and actually have some reason to back it up. You know, like I would probably argue I'm better than most bigger channels because I have a swagger about me. You know, I don't do these bullshit fucking scenarios where Mike brought it to my eyes about this whole Chimney Swift shit, and I see the Yogscast do it too quite a bit. But you know, it's just like they sit there and like, oh, I'm walking to, oh look, I found a stronghold, and there'll be a minute video. But now there'll be another video where I'm going into the stronghold. Okay, now there's another video. I'm exploring the stronghold, and to me it's just like whatever, you know. I think TTT spawned from the fact that, you know, people want money. They don't want to make better videos. They don't want to have fun, and people just do it like sub for sub now because they just want this fucking number to increase, rather than the fact that I have a great example as to the power of, you know, persuasion of bigger YouTube channels. And my point is just don't idolize these people. Don't sit there and, you know, try and make as good content like they do, because in reality, when you look at guys like the Yogscast, guys like Jimmy Swift, I mean, they really don't make that good of content. I'd argue that Shadow of the Israfel is good. Everything else is mediocre.
Well, I think people subscribe to these guys because really, I mean, in the sense that they're mediocre, they're just normal everyday gamers having fun just like the rest of us.
Yeah,
but
and that
somewhere along the line they got lucky and they got exposed.
You know, like the Yogscast got big because of their unique series they did, and now they have a whole bunch of people working on it. You know, that's a great series, but everything else is just kind of normal. Like they kind of try and get you to laugh, which is something anybody can do.
Yeah.
However, I myself enjoy people like Kurt J. Mack or Docm who kind of played in my more logical sense, or my more, I guess, sophisticated sense. I sit there and sip tea with my pinky out and watch their fucking videos, because to me I find that interesting. I find it more engaging. Like I got bored of the Yogscast because really once I saw one video where they're like, I saw Simon go ah, and Lewis. Wait, no, wait, is that right? Yeah, Simon's the one who's fat, and Lewis is the one who's skinny, because they're just normal guys. But once I saw they do that in every video, I was just kind of like, well, I'll go watch Docm because he'll sit there and maybe talk to me, but then I'll just watch him build this amazing structure. Or I'll watch Kurt J. Mack, who
I would argue that Docm articulates a bit, you know, more constructed ideas than the Yogscast. But I mean, I got nothing against the Yogscast, but I will support the idea that they're very normal people. There's nothing too unique about them, but people, I mean, we're a bunch of normal people too. Me and the mics here, we're just normal people, gamers trying to have fun, and this is what TWG is supposed to represent. Gamers. I mean, what's the point of playing a video game? You're supposed to have fun, and we just want smaller YouTubers who haven't gotten the exposure that they deserve to get together and play games and have fun. Because if you're having fun and you're producing content at the same time, it's going to rub off on people. Yeah, and if you're just making videos,
both you and them.
Yeah, and if you get obsessed with this idea that TTTT is really influencing, like, I don't know where it started exactly, but I know it's turned into this idea of sub for sub, and everybody's just trying to scavenge and get to the top, and it's a bunch of people who are caring more about their exposure than their content, and it shows in their work. They're miserable. They don't enjoy what they do.
Yeah, and I was like that at one point.
Yeah, I got to that point too, and that's why I wasn't making videos for a while. I took a couple of weeks off to remind myself that, you know, life is enjoyable, and it is what I make of it. I don't have to suffer all this crap that YouTube shovels in my face, because trying to get to the top in YouTube is an absolute pain. Because the people with big, loud boots upstairs, they don't care about the small channels. It's just like you said, Mike. They care about the people who are making themselves money, or who are making them money. So they're going to give more benefits and more support to those people, which is why small channels can't upload their own thumbnails and stuff like that, you know. Which is actually really, it's a really big deal though if you think about it. How often do you look at a thumbnail more than you look at the title? A thumbnail make a video.
Yeah, I think as you can see, we all have a lot of things to say. We all have, it's hard to all kind of let's do a 10-minute video, but we all have kind of our different opinions that kind of, and we spawn different, you know, ideas from just talking with each other. But I think at the end of the day, I think what we're all trying to preach is just like, be yourself. You know, promote yourself, promote smaller channels, and be critical of other channels. Not in the sense of being a douche, not being a dick, but I think the problem that I see the most is don't idolize these big channels because in reality, they got
Well,
lucky.
it's not like you can't, take example of the positive aspects of bigger channels, but you
Don't
don't have to be exactly like them, and there's no
don't
big secret behind how they got big.
yeah. Don't look at them as this pinnacle of quality of knowledge or anything like that because they really aren't. You know, a lot of smaller channels have good quality and have good knowledge, and I think in the end we have a lot to say on it. So if you enjoyed this video, if you think that TWG is, we want it to be more of a mindset. That's what we really trying to preach, not this like little scene thing that people or this like cause that people
We're
raise
not trying to make a
pitchforks.
cult here. We're just trying to
we just-
influence a mindset that should already be stable in everybody.
Yeah, and if you enjoy this, we really want this to be kind of a personal thing. So we will have links to our different Skype accounts if you want to talk to us. You can also see our different YouTube channels if you want to talk to us on that forum, or just whatever you want, however you want to contact us. We'll have some kind of information. We'll be also maybe doing a podcast because as you can see, we have a lot to say. Our director is telling us to wrap it up. Unfortunately, I love him now. But as you can see, we have a lot to say. We all have different opinions. So if you want to hear more about it, definitely kind of look out for that and give us feedback as well. And we may also spawn a channel based upon it where we do more videos on it. So
Yeah,
I
and
guess
of course
that's all.
we would look forward to getting other people involved too who feel the same way, or actually not exactly the same way. People who got constructive things to say, we like to communicate and collaborate. So that's
Yeah.
what a podcast is about anyway. We want to talk to people.
Yeah. I think that's it. Man, dude,
Alright.
I got so much more I gotta say. I feel like
Yeah, no, there's a bunch of points that I got stirred up in my mind right now too, but I guess we could save that for the podcast. This has been over 10 minutes now, so.
All right, guys. Well,
Mike is crying. I just want to say one thing. Man, for me, it's so hard to like condense this because like I feel like it's incomplete, man. I feel like people won't like it. They won't understand what I'm saying.
No,
Man,
it's good. We hit it, man. We hit the.
Man, they'll call me a troll, man. No, just kidding. But no,
They're
definitely.
gonna
Like,
call you a troll anyway, Mike.
I will say this: like, whenever I say this, I don't speak to everybody. If you get offended by something I say, that's me. I don't have a filter. So if I say something, I will say something right now. Like, I don't want you to get involved in this, and if you're just a pretentious twat who doesn't understand what we're fucking preaching, I'm no here. Like I said, I'm speaking for myself. Do not look at everybody else in the same way.
Yeah,
Which
you,
is
you
kinda
can't
bad.
throw everybody into the same bucket, but that goes
Right.
for all of us. We're just
Yeah,
outspoken. It's our personal opinion, and if you got an opposing opinion, that's fine. It's good.
Yeah.
It's healthy.
But for me being me, like, if you don't understand what we're saying or you don't agree, that's fine. But I don't want to see people, even if you agree with us, I want to hear why you agree. That's just me, though. And please don't, if I offended you anyway, do not let that reflect the whole mindset or the people in this call or in this actual, I guess, collab type thing. Don't let that influence your opinion on them because
right.
I am my own person and I am very, very, very outspoken and I will call shit like I see it. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from New York. Shout out. I'm not really. I'm from California. But aren't New Yorkers
Yeah,
really
right.
outspoken?
Yes, they are.
Okay, I'm going off my ADD tangent. I'm
Well,
sorry.
guys. So yeah, if you guys like it, leave a response. If we get enough feedback, we will encourage the channel and we'll keep you guys updated. So
Yeah. And this is the thing I just want to say this on. I was supposed to shut up a bit ago, but no. But the thing that people don't realize is if you sit there and you agree but you don't say anything, your voice is not heard, and we will not take action because of it. So
Yeah, absolutely.
If
Don't be afraid to
right.
speak
Okay. So
up.
have a reason
you-
what you say.
I'm lagging in
Okay.
Minecraft,
And
but
we will respond back with something constructive as long as you do. So
oh
That's
yeah,
what this is about. It's about communication and networking. That's what YouTube is. So speak. Open your
yes.
mouth. Or
Mike is
All
gonna
right.
kill us. He's gonna cut the call off.
alright,
We
guys.
gotta do. Yeah, we gotta end this.
As always, y'all,
Thanks
take
for
it
watching.
easy. That's my outro. We're all interrupting each other now, but Mike is crying,
Alright, see
so
you guys.
see you guys.